What's poppin', y'all? Peace and blessings. It's hella cold outside. There's an Arctic blast going on, and it doesn't make any sense how there's still fires being started in LA. So I'm not gonna go on this rant about what's going on over there, but yeah, still some crazy shit happening. It doesn't make any sense when it's like the coldest time ever. I'm actually just gonna stop talking right now about it. But I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get straight to what I'm gonna talk about.
This is America. Everything here is for sale.
So I'm going to be talking about this lady whose name is Baba Vanga. Well, she actually died quite a few years back, but her name's been popping up recently because she supposedly predict a lot of shit that's been happening recently or just over the years, like all the crazy calamities and wars and whatnot. So I'm not going to get too much into the introduction. Let's get straight to this article before I show you guys the video about her. So let's get into it. Who was Baba Vanga? This is her right here. She's probably one of the most popular Bulgarians of all time. Victoria Vitanova-Kerber, an academic who has studied Baba Vanga for years, told news.com. She was born in 1911 into a poor family, and her mother died when she was just a child. Then at the age of 12, she lost her eyesight in a storm, which I don't even know how that's possible. How can you lose your eyesight in a storm? Other than if it's like lightning, thunder, and the flash is very bright or something like that, but I don't know. So it wasn't until the 1940s that Baba discovered she had psychic abilities, and she allegedly used those powers to help people find lost soldiers towards the end of World War II. People were consulting her, not only the people from her town, but also from the whole country and people from abroad. And by the 1960s, people were queuing in front of her door. Shit, I'll be in front of her door too, asking if this algorithm's ever gonna fuck with me on YouTube. But yeah, the majority of people were asking Baba questions of a personal nature, such as, will my daughter ever get married? Or am I gonna have children? She died in 1996. That was the year I was born.
No one cares.
And yes, you have seen there are a lot of articles with predictions she allegedly made that are still being published today. So she's still very relevant today. So what did she predict? According to Baba Vanga's supporters, the Bulgarian mystic predicted several historical events in advance, including the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami, the 1986 Chernobyl disaster, and the cursed submarine disaster in 2000. Baba also allegedly predicted that an African American would be elected as the 44th president of the United States, which is exactly what happened when Barack Obama won the 2008 election. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying that's like a big prediction, but I guess you're right. During that time, no one would have ever thought, you know, an African American would be a president because, you know, if you guys look at all the presidents before, there was never a black president. So I would have even assumed that that's far-fetched, but she predicted it.
Wild guess.
Okay, this one is a little crazy. According to articles online, Baba predicted humans will make contact with aliens in the year 2130 and that there will be some kind of war against the aliens in 3005. All right, this is crazy. Like, who even knows if the Earth will freaking last that long? Well, the Earth will last, but I don't think we will last that long with the way we're behaving right now.
Oh, behave.
It's also claimed she predicted the world will end in 5079. Okay, I'm done with this article. It's just getting more weirder, but the video is pretty crazy, so let's get to the video.
Please like this video.
Yeah, boy.
What a creepy intro.
Blind mystic Baba Vanga says the end of the world will begin in 2025.
When she became blind, it is as if her other senses develop to receive messages and information about the future.
I do have something really interesting to say about blind people. We often underestimate them. We think that, you know, they're limited and I don't know, that they don't have much use because they're blind.
That's rude.
However, there are a lot of people who have lost their vision, but was able to have a different type of vision, if you know what I mean, because they're not always, I don't know, distracted. They're not always watching filth, you feel me? You're just in your head, you know what I mean? And I know that could be crazy or like, I don't know, sounds like solitary confinement to me. Like all you see is black, you feel me? But people like that often, you know, meditate more than people who see, because all they have is just a black screen. Like, I don't know what else to say, you feel me? But yeah, it's just very interesting. I don't think blind people are incapable. I think they're actually, I don't know, I'm not trying to say superhuman, but I don't know, they have some senses that people who do have vision don't have.
The so-called Nostradamus of the Balkans is said to have predicted 9/11,
an inside job,
and the war in Ukraine.
Thanks, Mr. Biden.
American president will fall after being attacked by the steel birds.
While the mystic healer died in 1996, the psychic's followers still await some of the predictions she made before her death. Some reports have claimed that Vanga warned that the world would end in 2023 due to nuclear bioweapons and a solar storm.
North Korea has threatened to detonate a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific.
President Putin has ordered Russia's strategic nuclear forces.
Speaking of Putin, I don't know if you guys saw, was it yesterday, that Trump pretty much threatened Putin, was like, yeah, we finna start some crazy shit if y'all don't get y'all shit together. Like, I know Trump is always like, you know, threatening people, you feel me?
You damn right, boy.
But I don't know. I just feel like this time it's for real, because we're seeing America at a hold still. Like right now we're at the edge right now of a mountain, and we got all 9 toes like hanging off that cliff. We just got one more toe holding on, you feel me? But I don't know, I just feel like this might be the year where
shit is about to get nasty.
There's gonna be a clash of superpowers, you feel me? I hope not, you know, but if it happens, it happens, you know what I mean? It's like humans are the biggest threat to humanity. So I'm not saying I'm waiting for it to happen. I hope things change, but I don't know. This might be the year where shit gets crazy.
Despite all accounts, there are no official recordings of Vanga's premonitions and their veracity.
She was a study of many Bulgarian and Soviet scientists who scientifically started testing her and interviewing her and the people that she read. And they have found that it is an 80% accuracy.
Reports of Vanga's eerie predictions say that while humanity won't be wiped out until 5079, the apocalypse will allegedly begin in 2025.
Oh, hell no.
With fire and fury, like the world has never seen.
I can't see a thing on the surface of Venus because it's covered with a dense layer of cloud.
The polar ice caps have melted, covering the Earth with water.
I don't know if you guys seen actually that there was a big piece of ice in Antarctica that ripped off, you feel me, and just went straight into the ocean.
I hope you know how to swim.
Speaking about communism, let's go back a little bit. So, I don't know. I've been seeing a weird pattern right now with Elon Musk doing that little, you know, that weird shit, you feel me? But I don't know. Like, I have been seeing a pattern of that coming back in a way. Like, I'm not saying that like our country is ran by Nazis, but it's just like, think about it. That type of shit we would never do in school. As soon as you would do that, they'll be like, you gotta leave, you know, type shit, like, because that's literally hate speech, you feel me? So for Elon Musk to do that on national television, I don't know, it could be random, you feel me? It could just be him really giving out his heart, you know what I mean? But they all should know that that symbolic movement was done before millions of people were killed. So I don't know, it's just really crazy.
My God, it's full of stars.
Until next year, when we hope we'll have more rain.
Some shape is rising out of the pit and make out a small beam of light against a mirror.
Darkness and extreme cold.
I think all this is cap. I don't think this is too far-fetched.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Every year there's a meeting to assess the risk of global catastrophe and set the doomsday clock. It's a metaphor of how close we are to nuclear Armageddon.
It is now 90 seconds to midnight.
In 2024, the doomsday clock has been set to 90 seconds to midnight for the second year in a row.
What the hell's a doomsday clock? Hold on, I've never heard anything like this before ever in my life, so let me actually do some research. What the fuck is that? The doomsday clock is a symbol that represents the likelihood of a human-made global catastrophe, in the opinion of the members of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. Let me skip to this part. The clock's original setting in 1947 was 7 minutes to midnight. It has since been set backwards 8 minutes and forward 17 times. The farthest time for midnight was 17 minutes in 1991, and the nearest is 90 seconds, set in January 2023. I don't know, just thought that was very random. Never heard anything like that before. So yeah, it's good to know what the hell that is, because that sounds kind of creepy. Like, what the fuck, why are they making a clock that determines when the apocalypse will happen? Like, I don't know, I just feel like humanity just be so damn paranoid. But let's get back to the video.
It is the closest it's ever been to midnight in the history of the clock.
Dolphins had long known of the impending demolition of Earth and had made many attempts to alert mankind to the danger. So they eventually gave up and left the Earth by their own means. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Bro, this is so weird. But yeah, that's the end of that video. I don't even know what to think, to be honest. I don't even know if this was a good video to make. I don't know if this was a waste of time, but I just find it really interesting how this baby Vanga supposedly had all these psychic abilities, but she couldn't tell us whether or not cryptocurrency was going to be a thing. You feel me? If you would have predicted that, then I would have been like, all right, she got what it takes. You feel me? But yeah, just want to say thank y'all for being here. It's a random ass video, but yeah, let's just hope that everything goes well and that there's not gonna be no apocalypse, you feel me, this year, because we got so much shit to do, you feel me? We got so much dreams to achieve, know what I mean? But yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Truly hope y'all all stay blessed, and let's all pray for a good year, man.